Hello dear friends, and I'm so happy that I can help you to improve your vocabulary in another unit on the basis of 1100 words you need to know, week 20, day 3. You can have access to the previous units of this important course book and also difficult on the website on LELB.net, and if you just subscribe to my YouTube and Opera channel, follow me in Opera, you can just receive the following and also the future courses that I will create. Alright, so let's get started. The 5 words. First word is extant. Extant means still existing, although or albeit being old. Some creatures and animals are really old, but they still exist. For example, rhinoceros, crocodiles, and generally reptiles. Vicissitudes means problems, hardship. Edifice, a building, generally a large and impressive building. Sultry. Sultry means hot, humid, and unpleasant, usually of weather, and also sensual and sexually arousing, pornographic. Trenchant. Trenchant means sharp, to the point, too frank, straightforward. Okay, and please follow this link. Use our domain lelb.net to open our my website and get the full or have access to the full services and let's say all the things that you can take advantage of. And so there are many services available on LELB Society. This topic, let's say passage, is all about cockroaches. The roach lives on. Cockroaches are the oldest extant winged insects. They have wings. Generally, insects have 3 basic characteristics. It means they have 6 legs, and their bodies are composed of 3 parts, and they have 2 antennae. So and also they have wings. Some of them have wings, but for example, some ants do not have. Okay. Having been traced back or date back over 350 million years, they have endured the vicissitudes of weather, natural disasters, war, and plant liquidation. They have endured means tolerated. They have persisted in the vicissitudes, problems of weather, natural disasters such as earthquakes, floods, lightning, war, and plant liquidation means killing, execution. They reside comfortably at ease in caves in South America. In transcontinental airplanes, means between continents. We have 5 basic continents such as Asia, Europe, and America. So it means between continents, the continents. On mountain tops or summits or peaks, in park avenue edifices, and in television sets. So literally everywhere. They are ubiquitous creatures found in every place. The climate may be sultry, means humid and hot, and frigid, so in extreme conditions, but roaches persevere. It means they can survive. In the words of one writer, in quotations, the miraculous survival of the roach is explained by its inherent adaptability. Miraculous means impressive survival, the state of being able to continue life, is explained. That predisposition or ability is because of the ability or capability of adapting itself to the situation, surrounding situation. Adaptability, inherent. Inherent means innate, inborn. In fact, a trenchant analysis made the point that any forthcoming nuclear war will be won by the roaches, not Russians, Chinese, or Americans. At the end, or let's say in the end, there has been a conclusion. It means that a straightforward analysis and evaluation made the point or clarified the point that any forthcoming or upcoming or imminent nuclear war will be won by roaches. It means they can survive. Humans cannot survive nuclear war. It's barely possible. But roaches, because of their inherent adaptability, they can survive. Okay. Sentences. Hundreds of extant copies of Shakespeare's signature came from the same prolific forger. Means a great huge amount of extant, still existing copies of Shakespeare's signature came from the same prolific forger. Forger refers to a person who copies things illegally. Prolific means productive and active. Okay. The vicissitudes of life in the medical corps are not for the squeamish. The problems and difficulties of life in medical corps, pay attention, P is not pronounced, and so it refers to a group of people, for example, in the army, troops, but here specifically those who are specialized in medicine, are not for the squeamish. Squeamish are sissy, let's say, and they are so sensitive and get hurt so easily, so they must be tough people to just continue working in the medical corps. We originally planned on a skyscraper, but had to settle for a truncated edifice. We first planned for a skyscraper that is really, let's say, tall and large building and tall building, but had to settle for, or it means agree or compromise, a truncated means shortened edifice, because we couldn't just reach for our expectations. When he learned that the movie was to be replete with sultry scenes, the cautious banker refused to underwrite its cost, because the film was supposed to be full of replete with or full of pornographic scenes, sexually arousing scenes, and because of that the banker cautiously refused to underwrite its cost, means endorse, for example, a check for taking care of their finances or financial budgets. Replete means full of. Sultry scenes, as I said, means sexually arousing or sensual. General Fox submitted a trenchant report on the enemy's latent strength. General is a high rank in military and the army. Submitted a trenchant means sharp and acrimonious, to the point and critical and criticizing report on the enemy's latent strength. It means that they were not supposed to underestimate or underrate the latent strength of their enemy. Latent means inactive, dormant, but potential. Okay, matching part: extent, still existing; vicissitudes, difficulties; edifice, a large building; sultry, extremely hot and moist; torrid, as I said, torrid means sexually arousing; trenchant means keen; and incisive means cutting. And the idiom is tongue-in-cheek. It means insincerely, not very serious or honest. Speaking with his tongue in his cheek, the parsimonious employer promised to double everyone's wages. So he did not mean that. He was not serious about it. The employer just promised that he would increase the salary of the employees, but he just had his tongue in his cheek, so we can say that he was not serious. Alright, if you enjoyed this vocabulary class, please subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to receive the following ones. There is no limit to that, and actually I try to create at least 2 or 3 lessons per week. And also you can improve your pronunciation. Sometimes I try to teach some grammar points, and altogether I do my best to keep the quality of the class really high. And also, if you are interested, you can attend our group class in preparation for IELTS. Just visit my site and then click here. You will be directed to the home page, and on home page you can have all the necessary information here in this box. And the first session is all free, so you can test it, and if you like it, then you can officially pay for that. And the price and tuition fee is really affordable. So far there are 2 or 3 students, but we started that class recently, and definitely it will accommodate more students. Alright, thank you very much for your attention, and take care. Bye bye.